Russia's war in Ukraine has been well documented by journalists and the governments fighting the war. British artist-reporter George Butler is also covering the war, but with pen, ink and watercolors.
In a way, it's quite disarming and it demands a sort of honesty, and I get to spend time with people, as I always say, and that seems really valuable.
Butler has traveled all over the world documenting what he sees. A leprosy clinic in Nepal, militias in Yemen, the aftermath of the earthquake in Turkey, and conflicts in Afghanistan and Syria. In March 2022, Butler headed to Odessa, Ukraine, as Ukrainians worried about a potential assault from the sea. Since then, he's been all over the country, in metro station shelters and frontline cities, and in Bucha, with its mass graves. Along the way, Butler collected dozens of testimonies from ordinary Ukrainians enduring extraordinary wartime circumstances.
4-year-old kid waiting outside the shop in Kupiansk, up to the 99-year-old lady who'd lived 100 years and described some of Ukraine's history, and then everything in between, doctors and patients and architects.
Butler collected 25 of these testimonies in his illustrated book Ukraine, Remember Also Me. One was from a man named Petro, whom Butler met the morning after a missile attack.
It was this old man collecting books that he found on the floor, and they'd been blown out of the window of one of the apartment blocks. And it was his... He just explained how it was his kind of... He was there and he thought that these books were kind of food for the soul, and would I walk past a loaf of bread if I saw it on the floor? And so he made them into these little neat piles. And then he wandered off, and I just thought that was a story that wouldn't be on the front page, and yet there was kind of great humanity, great hope behind it.
Butler says the book is about the resilience and strength of the Ukrainian people, a testament to endurance and hope in the darkest moments.
When I look at the drawings, I remember the things that they have said, so I will sort of carry them around, and I don't necessarily find that a traumatic thing. I found it sort of quite encouraging to have that sort of spirit with me.
Mariia Ulianovska, VOA News, Washington.